Hey, how's it going, guys? How's it
Hello,
going?
hello, hello. You know what? Welcome back to Path to the Peak. Today we're going to be opening up a box of Brilliant Stars and giving away one of these Brilliant Stars ETB boxes. But yes, thank you for joining us today. I'm the
Yes.
AY.
And I'm Kuma Kuma. Well, I guess you could say this is our passion project, Path to the Peak, and we really thank you guys for coming in and giving us a watch.
Basically, this weekly stream is just kind of like our fun episode where we basically just crack open, whatever product. Let's just call it packs, and in it we try to get fun hits, and we're always giving something away. And basically, we ended up giving away about like 25 packs or something last week. Today, we our topic for the discussion is going to be Brilliant Stars, how it affects the meta. Does it really affect the meta?
Yeah,
And
I
like
mean, because it was super fun, to be honest. That entire pre-release thing was great. I went to three different stores, um, and they were all really fun places to go to here in Toronto. So
yep,
yeah.
I still only went to one, but I still have good memories of it. Oh look,
Oh, oh,
first pack we
oh.
got a King Gloria Max. Amazing.
In any of our videos, like, follow, or subscribe, or leave a message on any of our videos. You will be entered in immediately. So yeah.
Mr. Kuma Kuma, maybe you can tell us about just the whole meta in general with like what you predict.
Yeah. It, it's exciting to always enter into a new or new set to change up the meta, and I think the West will always approach the meta differently since Japan always gets their cards first. So
Very specific though about this whole meta thing because yeah, you mentioned how in Japan like it's kind of like we're fortunate here in North America because it's kind of like we have like a semi crystal ball, right?
yes,
We can kind of
yes,
see some things, but there are often things like you think they're gonna like really change things up, but then maybe things just kind of stay mostly the same.
yeah, because it's like what is it? Because the approach to the meta is always you have to kind of look at it this way where, oh, are we going to follow the meta, or are we going to make our own while we have the set? And sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but it's really hard not to just use something that is already kind of like secure and it does really well. So I just assume that we're going to have people who will try to kind of play around that, and we're going to have people who actually majority will just probably just run with what was being played in Japan.
Actually, right now, before we also talk about very specifically like that, I just want to mention that obviously people are like buying and selling Brilliant Stars singles already, and there are some notable cards. Of course, like you like the usual like waifu cards and stuff, expensive anyway. The Charizard's expensive, whatever. But in this case, there's a lot of playable cards that are seeing like high price tags, and those ones are like the Arceus V Star, like Luminion. It's just a regular V, but it's very playable, right? So like, and randomly, oh, good, I need
Oh,
these
nice.
reverse hollow ones, and boom, oh, Arceus V.
Oh,
Woo, look at that. Speaking of which, right?
look at that! Look at that!
Yep. So some of these cards, like the thing is, chances are, these playable cards will like stay pricey because we talked about how the meta's overall staying the same, but quite frankly, this card, Arceus V, is he's gonna kind of make it into a lot of decks, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. I think Mew VMAX will still be relevant and is still considered the best deck in the game. I mean, like, we keep saying Mew VMAX, but it's really the Genesect ability that makes it tier one. Just the consistency is just crazy. Yes,
That's right.
absolutely. Ultra
Yes,
Ball
Ultra
and
Ball.
Luminion. Yes. We'll be
Oh,
like,
reverse hollow choice felt. I'm getting all the
yep.
deck cards right now.
When I was trying to go through some of the deck lists that I wanted to build, I was literally debating on whether I should keep Crobat, leave Crobat, or keep them together because it's literally one of those things where you don't know how people will play out in your region. Will you really need the Luminion more than the Crobat? So um, yeah, so that's pretty it's pretty insane. We're gonna get a lot of really good cards.
And
Yeah,
also,
right.
something I noticed as well. I think this set will have a good pull rate. It kind of does, unless you're looking for something very specific. Like, so I've opened up a number of Brilliant Stars stuff now, and as long as you're okay with just getting hits, oh boy, does it feel good to open up boxes of this. But if you're trying to get very specifically Gloria or Cynthia or an Arceus V, I'm telling you right now, it's harder than ever to get these cards. I know from personal experience. Oh, look, Reverse Hollow Collapse Stadium. And.
Nice.
Okay, great
Oh.
jump. A lot of things are happening right now with Brilliant Stars. So, in a personal little anecdote, I opened, like, basically, I've collected a number of Kindlers. I bought some, I opened some, and, like, all in all, like, I'm talking about the full art, okay? And the thing is, I've noticed that right now, because that card's, like, playable, it widely varies in price. But the problem is, because it's playable, it's kind of going through this like artificial pricing, I guess, because like I've bought some Kindlers for like $12. I've bought a Kindler for $18, but then I see some people trying to sell for $50, and I'm like, pretty sure 50 is too high. But like right now, like in this early phase, like it's a wild west, because we have to remember, like literally as of today, the 22nd of February, this set isn't actually officially released everywhere, right? It's only like stores that have had access to like pre-release and things like that, that they're able to sell these cards. But and that means like right now you're basically paying prices on a more limited supply of cards with a lot of opportunistic and like speculative sellers, right? Long story short, does Kindler change the meta?
No, no, it does not. You
Okay.
said
So you're saying don't pay $50 for it?
no, don't pay $50 for it. You're probably gonna
Okay.
run one off if anything. Like I know a lot of people were talking about the Charizard V Star and then with Magma Basin, but it's still I think it hits hard, but I don't think it's as consistent. You still need to have to throw away fire energy to be able to use the basin. But yeah, yeah. I think one deck that I'm really happy to see. Oh, look at that!
Yeah, Shaman V Star. Whoop whoop.
Nice. The one deck that I'm really happy to see that's coming back into the meta is actually Ice Rider. Um,
Oh, he left?
because
Are you sure?
oh yeah, Ice Rider
Have
left.
you-
No, well, Ice Rider left the meta because it wasn't as consistent, and because of Arceus. I think the decks that we're going to see is 100% Mew V Max. We're going to see Ice Rider for sure. We're going to see Gengar for sure. We're going to see Malamar, Duraludon, and maybe some Hoopa variants. And I know Manaphy's in play, but but it was still considered tier 2 in the meta in Japan was the Rapid Strike deck. So a lot of people are like, oh, Manaphy, bench blocker, amazing. I think, yes, very amazing. But at the same time, just kind of if they're only running one off, you get rid of it. They stall for one turn, but if they weren't really running momentum, then the game is still yours, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, but that's that. What else? Uh,
Oh, look.
what's let's see. What's your favorite card? Ooh,
Woo!
whoa!
You know what? I have not pulled one of these yet. This opportunity to now start putting meta into my decks. Um, Kuma, like I always kind of see him as like a great resource for like the game state, and just like like understanding like how to like make good decisions in the game, and like designing decks, analyzing decks, blah blah. Like basically he has like a wealth of information. But the thing is, when it comes to like pro strats and stuff like that, I really have nothing to contribute because I'm just following what he says. So so the thing is, the only substance that I can provide to this conversation is just reacting to the comments in the chat channel.
Like, AY has reached a point where he's he's during one of the team, actually one of the online the team challengers, he finished what, second, I think, or third. He
No,
finished
third,
third.
third. Yeah,
Yeah, and
I was
that's really
surprised.
impressive. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I no, you know what? I will say I'm noticeably improving on my game, but it's like I have still a ways to go because I haven't won yet,
Mm,
right? As long as you keep practicing, as you keep trying, and keep experimenting, then like you just naturally will get better at what you do, right? So
mm,
I'm
yep.
not giving up. I will be a winner one day.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Mm,
So before you do that, so just so
mm,
we know what's at stake here,
yes.
boom, boom, Elite Trainer Box. I think it's very important to discuss where these prizes are coming from. So
Oh, yes.
basically, yeah, this pack opening and giveaway is sponsored by Alan Yu, part of the Wealth Seekers team, wealthseekers.ca. By the way, that's me. Learn to invest in today's new reality. You know what? If you've ever heard someone tell you that if you stopped buying coffee every day or stop doing small things that bring joy to your life, somehow that will conjure up enough money for you to buy a house. But you know what? Believe it or not, that's bad advice. If you're in Ontario, contact the info below to set up a meeting and we can discuss how you can invest smarter and make real money to help you with big financial goals. Down payment. But anyways, so so back, so what was that keyword?
Oh yeah, so the keyword, the secret word, and all you got to do is type it on the chat, is Gloria. Capital Gloria, as in the trainer. Just type Gloria, and you will be added to
Guys,
the.
exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Oh no, you don't have to put the exclamation
Oh,
mark.
you don't
Just
have to do it
Gloria.
anymore?
No,
Oh my
just Gloria,
gosh.
just Gloria. I just want to see everyone type Gloria. You know why?
Why?
This is what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be, we're manifesting Gloria into these packs. This is what this is. This is the reason
Yep.
why we're.
So what's very relevant here is I don't have an English Gloria yet, and it's starting to annoy me. So this is why, by you guys constantly writing this, it's almost like you're like willing it to happen, right? I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm kidding. I'm not even kidding you. If I open a Gloria in this stream, we're gonna give another keyword, and I'm gonna give away another ETB. So
Whoa!
yes, yep. It's a harder pull than you think for like
Oh yeah.
considering it's just in like the subset. Like I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
is in
not
the
pulling
trainer
it.
gallery, right? So
Yeah, you know what? Who needs Gloria when you have Simicy or V? Ooh. Right? But what my real goal here as well is I want that like the viewer to have like a vested interest in like our success here. So like
yeah.
last week it was very obvious. Like, we open packs and literally for every pull that we get, we're giving away more packs. So like that is like it's very clear. Oh, this stream we pulled a lot of good stuff, so we as the viewers can get good stuff. But the thing is, I was thinking about it this week where like we're giving away ETB, and don't get me wrong, ETB is it is nice
Yeah.
because it's a very big like kind of premium package, right? But the problem is, if I just give away an ETB, then really what's happening here is like one person just kind of like for luck got it, and really me pulling this stuff didn't matter at all. So that's why now, so no matter what, you guys for viewing, you already have the chance to get this, but now you guys can root for my success. Yes. Right. So let's get this Gloria, huh?
Yeah, let's get this Gloria.
Oh, how do? Not bad, not bad. But let's see.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, with Grimsley. Oh yes, Mewtwo, amazing. Actually, so first of all, we always post recaps on YouTube, like
Yes.
ideally the next day. But we are actually posting other things too. So like, we're gonna have like kind of deck reviews, and like it kind of goes over like what's in it, the strategy, how it does, what its intention is. We also do like openings. I also open packs, and we're also just giving away stuff like weekly or whatever based on YouTube, because there's a lot of I'd like to say that between the two of us, there's a lot of like wealth of information between us, and our passion too. So the thing is, there should be a little bit of something for everyone, because like not everyone plays the game, not everyone just collects, but
Yeah.
like between Manaphy, nice. Um,
Oh,
between like the
nice.
two of us though, we actually do have like a fair amount of like expertise in like either of the subjects, because Kuma, I know like for those of you who watched last week, I'm just gonna like gush on him again, but he was semi-pro in cards. He's always been playing card games, and he made it to Pokemon Worlds. Like, so like the fact is like when he's talking about this information, like it's like legit information, right? It's like a guy who has like proven track record in general, not only in this game but in cards in general. So it's like I'm not gonna say he's like the authoritative voice on it, but like he has clear like history with it, right? And for me,
Mm.
I just have money, so I buy cards. Apparently,
That's
that's all I do.
that's not even like him saying that he has money. That's not
That's
like the
not
true
true.
wholesome of it. But literally, what it is, I don't like if you guys want to know the extent of this man's Pokemon, at one point, I think he had like 7 or 8 phones, and they
Oh
all were
yeah,
running. They were
Pokemon
all
Go.
running Pokemon Go, and he had all the little wristwatches that picked up the Pokemons for him.
Yeah, auto catchers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was very hardcore. So basically, I'm like really when it comes to this whole like IP, um, I'm like really into Pokemon. So
Mm.
so no matter so no matter what, I'm not a pretender Pokemon. I guess people will be like, yo, why the f does he have 7 phones? You know, like and you know it's just kind of like, yo, you can't hate on the things I want to do. I just want to catch
No, you
Pokemon,
can't.
man.
You can't. You
You
can't. You
know?
cannot. You cannot.
Maybe he just likes VMAX Climax.
Yeah, it's going to be the new set, Furious Climax.
Yes, that's right. Fury. Anyway, I'm sorry. So meta. We
Oh no 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 no, but that I've already kind of touched base on what we're going to see in the meta already.
Oh!
Oh, look at that!
Yep, but that's not Gloria, and you know, it's like you know the circumstance in life where like your like life has provided you a lot of like you know positive things and fruit, but you only identify the things that you don't have. I don't want to be
Yeah.
that person, but I really want this Gloria card. So I'm thankful for my life and I'm thankful for Pokemon cards, but but a Gloria would be very helpful to making me happy on a random Tuesday night. And I remember I was like kind of just streaming in my Discord and like you know Kuma like came in and like to watch the match, and he came in right at the beginning, and I was like yo, this guy had to mulligan 9 times, man. So I had like 9 extra cards in my hand. It's like, oh no, and I'm like, oh why, what's going on? And then of course the card gets flipped over and it was Dracozold V, and he's like, oh yeah, that's typical. And I was like, why? It's like, oh no, this deck like consistently placed like around like 6th place or something in like a bunch of events. Oh, it basically just screws me over no matter what I want to do. And if you guys don't know what this deck is, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I can't even describe it. All I know is it basically just is designed to annoy you and then eventually win. And I think that's what happened. I think he won, right? So
It's just because it's just because it just runs a lot of heals, right? Like you don't see the cards. Like it runs some Cheryls, it runs Cook, sometimes it runs Muumuus. Basically, the only thing you do is just you have to sustain. Once you've sustained, you get the setup, and then that's pretty much it. Because you use the one energy attack, which is Spark Trap. If your opponent hits this Pokemon after it uses Spark Trap, the Pokemon that attacked will take 120 damage.
oh no, but you know, really remember what are we trying to achieve right now? What are we trying to achieve? Do you remember?
Gloria.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
we're gonna pull a Gloria for an extra ETB for the viewers, right?
Yes. If just any of you guys that wasn't here for that, if we pull the Gloria from the trainer gallery, oh nice, nice,
Yep.
Punch V. If we do get the Gloria from the trainer gallery, we are actually giving away a second ETB. When we prosper, you guys prosper too.
That's right, exactly. So, long story short, is Brilliant Stars worth? Yes.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. This is it.
This
This is
pack,
it.
this is all that's left. It's an omen that not only will I win one of these store qualifier events and make it onto the team and get the mat, but Gloria will also be in it because I'll just be a winner in general. Oh look, I can already tell when you have a V-Star card, it automatically means that you have a higher chance of having Gloria in it. Has to be. See, look at that, already good. Ultra Ball and Magma Basin, yo, impossible to not have a Gloria in here now. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's see what the last card. So, guys, this is the last card of the day. Bam! Oh, good QV.
Oh, nice.
So you know we didn't end on a bad note. But remember, guys, next week we're doing this stream again, and I
Yes.
still have ETBs here to give away, and we apparently still have one extra because I never pulled a Gloria. So
Yep.
so no matter what, you know, these are going home to you guys. And I have like basically the goal is right now, while Brilliant Stars is new, I'm just going to try to keep acquiring more Brilliant Stars
Yes.
product to pass on to you guys. So, you know, please, like, you know, first of all, like, thank you so much for, you know,
Yes.
joining us today. It's like, we're like, you don't have any idea how appreciative we are that, like, you actually, you know, took an hour out of your day just like watch us. But we're still thankful nonetheless. But either way, you know, follow us on any of these social medias as well, because, you know, this is how obviously we announce that we're going to make new videos and all this stuff. And just, you know, maybe if we attend events, maybe you're going to be at the same event and we can like meet up and stuff.
Yes, absolutely.
But regardless, you know, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you so much.
Do you have a sign off that you're going to say this week?
Is it the same one that I say all the time?
I mean, we've only had one, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's true. All right, man. You guys have a good night, everybody, and remember, dream big and aim for the peak, guys. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.